Now, overall, hate crimes against Asian Americans rose nearly 150% nationwide last year.
Spikes in Boston, Philly, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Phoenix, and the worst of it all in New York.
I always kind of felt like I wasn't part of the bigger conversation.
That's disgusting.
The surge in hate crimes against Asian Americans only getting worse.
Women have been the target nearly 65% of the time.
Our tendency is to not share things that are real.
Before, we kind of wanted to keep our heads down, but now you're starting to see the Asian Americans want to speak up.
I spent my childhood learning to obey all of these don'ts, the taboos of my parents, without question, to jump at attention, to follow no matter where the path leads.
I existed in this sort of middle space where they wouldn't embrace me as their own, but I also wasn't an alien who had their own people to be embraced by.
When we think we're the only people going through it, it's even more significant that we feel lonely. And that's why I share my story so other people realize they're not the only ones.
When you feel total injustice, you can't stay silent. You have to speak up. And if it means risking something, then it's worth it.
Well, I want to shine, but not in the way you probably imagined.
Shout out to Roar Story Slam.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sword Fighters Block.
One of my favorite Korean saying is "출전 팔기." You get knocked out 7 times, you get up 8 times.
The world is a big place, and there are different forms of being Korean.
For them to have the opportunity to explore, I felt like I was giving them part of life.
I don't exist as a single being, but I am the result of so much history, of so much culture, of so many people.
You know, there was like a bigger purpose, a purpose of more representation and more stories being told by queer and Asian people.
For him, at least, you know, I want to live, do well on his behalf.
69 Apple Taekwondo.
I got the best of both worlds. I got a 2-for-1 special.
Life's about perspective. Always remembering from your past experiences, and the only way to experience them and appreciate it is to actually live through it, and respect it. Every single emotion from hate all the way to pure happiness.